Okay, we are back. Awesome. Okay, let's continue with this environment. Okay, this area it's pretty much done. Kind of just want to get a I'm gonna clean up some stuff today. Maybe add a couple of cover props. And also want to check some lighting and stuff. Let's see if we can. It's 8:40. A little late, but maybe we can get some work done. I would like to work on the outside area as well. That'll be very cool. Maybe we don't have room for this prop. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna have enough room for these. It's a little bit too big. And it has stairs, so yeah, maybe we can add. Maybe we can add it somewhere. Yeah, we probably don't have space for it. Yeah, probably not. Okay. Okay, let's get some other props here. That looks very dark. So I'm gonna make it a little brighter, so just so we can see a little better. And let's start set dressing a little bit. Stuff like these. That's huge. Stuff like these. A little bit here. Okay. Let's push that to the center. And let's make a pattern. Hey, how's it going? I'm making a small game. Let's get circle. And see if we can get a bunch of these little things here. Kind of place down. Wow, it looks yellow on this monitor and white on this one. Maybe I can make it a little bit darker. Maybe like that. Okay, like this. Then I want to add a bunch of them. I don't know, maybe just to add some detail. We can probably get it closer. Like that kind of thing. And 128, 126. That's kind of cool. That's gonna add a bunch of detail. Okay, I also got some other decals that I could add, cables and stuff like that, but let's continue with the set dressing. Let's try to get some cover boxes. Some stuff like that. I want to get my other prop, which is gonna look very nice in here. The Fab Megascan. Oh, I got these boxes. Totally forgot about this. Just double checking the scale so we can actually mantle on it. This music is a little bit too chill. I think I'm gonna change that playlist. Okay. I think that's a good size. I should have just baked it, but I'm using it like all over the level, so I don't want to mess it up. That's kind of cool. And I believe I had more than this. Pretty sure I got another one. Okay. That's nicer. Let's just fill in the gaps. Got some very cool decals that wanna see if I can bring. Pretty sure I have this one. That's kind of cool. Okay. Got some cables. These are very nice. Oops, for the floor. And for the hallway, yeah, these are very nice for the hallway, to be honest. Kind of feels out of place, this thing. I think that's a little better. That feels a little better. Cables need to kind of connect somewhere down there. Those are very cool cables. Let's actually show frame rate. And then, wow, it looks dark, very dark. Oh, what? Oh, that's funny. This looks very dark. Let's see if we can adjust it. I think no, it needs to be a little bit more. Let's keep it like that for now. Oh, I deleted some pipes that were instances, so yeah, got some pipes in there that I need to add. The player camera also kind of need to adjust it. Alright, so let's continue. We got biomass. In that case, I'm just gonna go a little bit faster today, fill in the gaps. I kind of want to also copy this thing. Oh, don't crash. Damn it. Oops. I'm gonna copy all those props, put them together, and parent them to a prop in the center of the level, and then I'm just gonna rotate them a little bit. Also the staircase, I think it's time to actually rotate that. Yeah, I was thinking about the story and the outside area, but yeah, I think I might take a break tomorrow. I don't know, like I slept so much today and still feel tired. Don't know what it is. Okay, that was a fast loading. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's give it a second so it breathes a little. Things are getting heavy. All right. Okay, we're gonna place a little box. That box I'm gonna name center pivot, set dressing, box and cables. Gonna copy that name. I'm gonna grab all the assets that I want to place in there. Let's go attach to. Look for that box, and also yeah, you know what, let's get this this whole thing as well so we can move it around. Let's push all of that. Attach to this box. Gonna hide it. Let's attach to this box right here. Just want to make sure that I'm not leaving any piece behind. Nice. I think I got them all. Now I'm going to select immediate children, copy and paste, and here now we should be able to just move this copy, place it somewhere nice. How many we want? Let's get it somewhere here. Nice, that's pretty cool. Let's modify this a little. That's kind of cool. A little bit here. Okay, let's get another one. Not on this one, but on this one. Okay, things are getting a little bit A little bit close, but okay, let's do the same. Push this one a little bit here. This one here. And we can do the same, I think, a couple more times. I appreciate the follow. Let's select all actors, I mean immediate children, and then copy and paste. And now we can rotate again somewhere here. The cool thing about this parenting technique is that I have everything separated, so I can just really delete, modify, and it's super nice to fill in these spaces. I think I might use the foliage to fill in the gaps. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm trying to fill in this space right here. It looks a little bit too bright, but I want it to be a little darker, like this. Something like that. Here it is a little bit too dark. We might need to get more lights. Yeah, more lights. It's a very big space. This one, somewhere around here. No, I'm just I'm like putting together a lot of assets. I'm making a small game, mainly focused on the environment. I want to see if I can make a very dense environment and make it run in real time. Kind of like that's the main goal of the project. Initially, it started as a walking simulator. Just wanted to make a very nice, put together a very nice environment, and just make a character walk around. But then I was like, oh, let's just get a template and see if we can actually get some enemies and shoot some stuff. Yeah, we are using megalites. I want to show you the light complexity. I believe it's on. I think it was Alt 4. During playtime. Yeah, making a small game. I was actually thinking about working on the story today. So this is the RPG engine. Why is it not showing the frame rate? So it comes with a bunch of functionality. It's even it's actually a co-op multiplayer template, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it multiplayer. It's just really complicates things. It's Alt 4 or F4. This is shader complexity. I forgot where the light complexity is. So yeah, light complexity. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, we're doing very good on light complexity. With megalites, it's just super awesome. Like, it really runs well. I made a build today, and it's not even 7 gigabytes. 6.92 for a huge environment. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy with the size. I want to keep it under 10. Yeah, I kind of want to give it some like Rick and Morty. I'm not sure about how much RPG I want to add to it. Like, I'm not sure, because we have the ability of crafting items. There's items that you can like equip, and like there's stats and stuff, but I'm not sure how much I'm gonna go with that. Trying to keep it as simple as possible. And there's a building system coming up in the next update with chaos destruction. So I want to really like be able to interact with the environment. I want to be able to like destroy stuff and stuff like that. Oh, it's loading actually pretty fast. That's good. Okay. There's this tutorial online on how to get the state trees for like an enemy AI similar to Alien Isolation, which is probably one of my favorite games. So I'm like, that would be super awesome. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this template. Just want to see what can I integrate. But I think, to be honest, the simplest thing to do is kind of like make a cool kind of like tiny story, and make it linear, make it kind of like straightforward, like some dialogue, some cutscenes. I think that will be cool. Oh yeah, I love aliens. We got some cool creatures. There's some funky stuff happening with the capsule component or the star collisions. I'm not sure what exactly it is. Need to figure that out. These guys look like this Sector 9 kinda aliens. That's a little sharp movement right there. Poof. Kinda like feel bad killing these guys. No, everything is from template. I did modify a bunch of stuff. I do like that. I do like that. Initially, like, yeah, I mean, that's I love zombie games for sure. Because this is kind of like the outbreak. This is kind of like the original story that I had in mind was I mean, the kind of like first idea I had is that you know, humans came into this planet to look for resources, so they started like mining and just trying to colonize this space, and there were aliens in here that native to the planet that were actually not hostile, kind of like Sector 9 kind of thing, and they humans started like experimenting with them and adding like, you know, chips like what's the word, kind of like cyberpunk, kind of like you know, bio modifications to make these aliens turn into a bioweapon, like so they can work as soldiers for the humans and colonize the rest of the planet. So basically, you land in this planet, typical crash site, and these aliens pick you up. And here's where I was trying to, like, you know, make it like a kind of like a Rick and Morty, kind of like a not child friendly stuff. So kind of like they take you to this kind of like little town in the desert where they want to extract your organs and sell them in the black market. But then you get saved by an alien that is not modified by these chips, so it's like a good alien, and you are sent into this mission that is like coming to this. This is the final room of the whole area that I was working on. So you get this mission to come here and actually just plant some explosives and basically get rid of this area. Little all over the place, but kind of like that's the story I got so far. Okay, let's see how many we got. Okay, I think we need one more. Yeah, one more staircase just to add here. There's weapon modification, and there's so many cool mechanics that I'm not sure if I'm gonna use all of them, but I want to see how what can I implement. Select all immediate children. Let's copy and paste. Let's push cable number 6. I mean, this thing somewhere here. Okay, so not here, but oh, I think we. So no. Do we really need that one? Oh, it's right here. Yeah. Wait, I'm getting confused. Too much stuff. So this is empty. We put it here, and that one is empty. Stairs, empty. Staircase, empty. Staircase, empty. Oh, we got double staircase. Oh, that's the problem. A triple staircase, no. I see. Whatever. Just gonna place it in there. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Something like that. So yeah, there is an outside desert. Like I worked on the outside area a lot in another. In its romance too. That'll be funny. Yeah, I played this game that from the creators of Rick and Morty. I had so much fun with it. Like it was just like just very, I like that humor. Like very cool. Yeah, and I'm also working on another game with a friend, a super tiny little game, which I'm kind of happy. A super tiny little game. So I've been modeling some stuff for him. That's a little too much, but since it's such a small game, I think it's not gonna be a big problem. I've been putting like around 4 hours per day kind of thing. Okay, now this is starting to feel very full. I like this. I think we can probably start adding some of the yeah, we should probably start adding some of the biomass stuff. No, not yet. I worked in several projects that haven't been released. So that's the thing. Yeah, that's why I really like this project that my friend came up with. He's like he came up with like a very small idea. It's like nothing too crazy. Like the scope is very small, so I'm like, I like that. That's what I'm trying to do with this also. trying to keep it as small as possible. Actually, today I wanted to kind of like work a little bit on the outside area. That took forever to get deleted. Oh yeah, I've been collecting free assets for a couple of years now. Actually, most of these assets I'm using now are free assets. I do some kit bashing and do some retexturing and stuff like that. But most of this stuff is free stuff I've been collecting, so I'm pretty happy to be able to put it together. Yeah, I kind of want to make a horror game, but it's gonna be more of a action adventure kind of thing. Hey, I'm making a sci-fi walking simulator kind of thing. Got the main goal for this project is to create like a very cool environment and see if I can implement some of the mechanics that come with the RPG engine, which is a template I'm using for this project. Nice. Metroidvania. Oh, those are always fun. Okay, I think we should probably just add the biomass. Yeah, I've been working on this room for a couple of days now. I think it's time to push it a little bit. And see if we can work on another room, which I think, no, this is probably the, yeah, work on the outside, I mean, yeah, because all the rooms of this thing are already almost finished, like the primary detail and stuff. Definitely still need to work on the lighting and the resource management and all that stuff, but kind of happy to have kind of like the main chunk. Wow. Yeah, we need a filler prop here. We need something like this. Yeah, it's funny. There's another room on top, like the research facility. It's more like a lab kind of thing, very tight corridors and stuff. So I made the AI very deaf and blind, so it really doesn't work well for this room. I need to change. Well, need to create another type, like tight corridor AI and like open area AI. Trying to combine this kind of like industrial area props with this super high-tech sci-fi, because these props are present in the beginning of the area, and in the research lab I also need to add this high-tech, so everything kind of like comes together and feels part of the same thing. No. Okay, here we're starting to get a bunch of intersection. This one is merged. Oops. Yeah, that one I cannot move separately. So you want to let that area explode? I'm seeing a lot of that. Oh yeah, yeah. I want to make your typical kind of like go put the explosives, and like you have a countdown, and then you need to run, and there's a chase scene, like one of these huge aliens breaks from the cryo chamber, and he starts running after you, and you need to like really get away from it before the thing explodes. I think that's gonna be interesting. Okay, cool. I think there's a lot of things that could explode in here. Yeah, I'm going a little bit fast with this, but then I will give it a nice little polish. Okay, I think we got. I'm still missing. Still missing. Some stuff for sure, but I think it's time to get the biomass. Yeah, I got this desert town, like this super cool desert town. So I think there's gonna be like a crash site, then they take you to this this desert town where basically they're going to like kind of like harvest your organs, but you get saved by a good alien, and then you get into this mission. Okay, I'm gonna go a little crazy with this. Just wanna see what happens. Okay, it's time to get some aliens everywhere. The perception of these aliens, let's change it. I believe it's this one. So let's make it twice. So they're gonna see us at 8 meters, and they're gonna lose sight at 6.5 meters, and they're gonna hear us at 10 meters. Just to make it a little bit more fun, because and I also want to get these vertical ones. Oh no, it's just one-sided. Okay, we will need to get that. Okay, cool. I wanna see. Okay, let's get the biomass. Yeah, let's. Right here. These are my favorite props. Oh yeah. Again, gonna go a little bit rough with this, not gonna be too gentle with detail right now. Don't wanna get stuck in details. Just wanna get the main picture, because I was doing handrails for hours. That's a little crazy. So now it's time to just have some fun and put some stuff down and see if my computer can take this. I love these props. Seriously, the best $5 I ever spent. Oh wait, let me check something out. Can I snap to surface? I believe we can do that. Oh yeah. That's awesome. It's almost like placing foliage. Let's keep this docked in and let's go a little bit more like no, I don't want to snap those. What's the best Unreal tutorial out there? It depends. What do you want to learn? There's a... If you're just starting out and trying to get comfortable with the UI and how things work around, like just getting comfortable with the program, the Unreal Sensei has a very good tutorial to start. But yeah, just Google whatever you want to learn and you will find very good stuff. There's a lot of good tutorials out there. And if you're looking for something more serious, you want to get a little bit more serious and get a certificate, you can do the Unreal Engine official course, which is kind of nice as well. This is a great filler prop. this one is not gonna snap because it's one of those corner props, wall to floor props. Since we are dealing with round surfaces, it's not going to work very nicely. Also, there are very good tutorials on ArtStation as well. ArtStation Learning, that's a good resource right there. Very high quality tutorials. Okay, I'm trying not to reuse the same asset over and over. So we need to add a little bit. Okay, these corner ones are still figuring out where can I use those properly. That looks crazy right there. Oh yeah. Okay, I think we can continue with this in a little bit. Let's just see if it doesn't burn my computer. And let's actually push it even more by going to by activating the local fog right here. Not too much change, but just gonna make the fog look a little nicer, the local fog. What happened to the frames per second? I think I haven't activated them. It plays very quick. That's very nice. It doesn't give me that frame drop at the beginning. Oh, that's nice. Bunch of little attachments. Okay, yeah, there's something funky going on with the scope. What the hell is this? I tried to change the material, but I think it's something related to the post process and the exposure settings, which is not very nice. Gonna get that figured out. Scope. Right click to get the scope off. Okay, let's see if it is. Okay, getting 16 frames per second. Oy, okay. I think the I didn't change the perception of the AI in the right place. I believe that's in another place. I believe it's here. Okay. Now they should hear and see me better from a farther distance. Hey, come on, what's going on? Maybe this gun does a lot of damage. Okay. I do want to change that, because not always. I think we can change it in the blueprint, so whenever the egg opens, the AI is gonna always face me. I think that's what we need to do, because sometimes the egg opens and the AI is looking at another direction. So I need to make it face me. We don't need collisions on those cables. I think that you're gonna make it this darker. Might be a little bit too dark, to be honest. And I want to see the fog. Ah, I need my red light for the entrance. Right here, I need a red light. I'm just gonna change this one for now, but I want to add my other red light, just so it's easier to easier to find the entrance. I'm gonna add the other light that I got on the local fog. Let's make this more foggy. Damn, it's kind of hard to set up. Kind of want this thing on the top, and I also want that on the bottom, but it's kind of hard to get it, and having two of them together might not be the best idea. Local fog fall off. You see, I don't want this thing to just eat up everything there. So we might need to. I do like this fog here, but I want it also on the bottom. Kind of hard to get it right in there, so we might need to use other things like particles. That looks kind of cool, and I want to try using the other one. The problem is that it scatters with the light. Even though it's turned off. So lights need to be practical, so if not we get this glowing light. Oh yeah, but it's starting to look super awesome. I lost the particles. Up there, down here. That's a huge. And then we can get the ultra volumetrics just to really really kill performance here. This is a huge area. I was not expecting this area to be this big. Okay, cool. I think we got it. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can bring some of the other stuff here. Sometimes those huge camera jumps mess up. Alright, let's bring these. I know there's one kind of fog that is the one that is like on the floor. So what I want to do is get all these other ones hidden. So we can art direct a little bit this one. Okay, these ones have been giving me like funky results lately. I'm not sure if I touched something in the post process or something. Let's see. Ah, okay. They do need light to scatter through. So I guess all these lights will need to be practical. Yeah. Now it's scatter. Okay, cool. Now we got some cool, very dense fog, and that super dense fog, we're gonna put it right in the center, or we cannot make it too big because it's gonna lose resolution. Yeah. So I guess we just need to copy and paste this. That looks cool. So we have distance field thick, tentacle, small, large, dry eyes, caustics, alien. Let's see what this is. Yeah, but I don't want this color. And I don't want it to look like smoke. Damn, that looks kind of cool. Opacity. That's what I want. Right there on the floor. Right there. Your typical alien scene right there. Oh yeah. Okay, now this is gonna crash anytime right now. How big can I make it without losing resolution? Can it take 1.5? I think it can take it. Can it take 2? Oh, I think it can. The less we can use this, the best, the better. Oh, wow, this looks nice. Oh yeah. Going a little crazy with this one. I'm gonna get a crash very soon. I feel it right now. Okay, I think that's enough for now. I might even get away just pushing this, making it bigger. Okay, well, let's just go all the way around. Oh my god. This is crazy. I'm adding too much. Okay, one more. These lights, I need to make them like a hanging light or something, so it's not just a floating source of light. Okay, Control H. Oof. Let's add the other ones. All right. Oh my god. Okay. Where's the entrance? I'm gonna set a bookmark in there because getting there you go. That's awesome. Okay, well, let's see if it runs. Jesus, I'm going crazy with this fog. And I still want like drones, like welding drones. Those are not going to No, I don't think they're gonna be hostile, but damn. That's such a cool effect. Not getting any frame, not getting any frame rate up. I think. Oof, no, this is not gonna work. No. Oof. Wow. Nine frames per second. 9 frames per second. That's not doable. Ugh. First thing that comes to mind is these ones are not doing any effect, to be honest. Yeah, probably we don't need those. Hey, how's it going? The first thing I want to try is changing from ultra to high. Let's see if that helps a little. And the second thing I want to try is to get rid of the other fog. I don't think we need it. Let's see if it gets better. Kind of like the same. No, it does. Oh, it does get better. No, it drops a lot. I think every time I change, I go into, oh my god, so many bugs. The nav mesh ends right there, so they're like, oh, I cannot continue. Okay, first thing, it's gonna get rid of the other fog and try to use less of this one. That's probably what's gonna help. So I'm gonna try this one. I don't wanna delete it right now, so I'm just gonna think I'm gonna add it to this data layer, so yep, just get rid of that for now. And then I'm gonna try to hide all the other fog. Right there. And this one. Oh crap, okay. Crash. I thought I was selecting that fog. I think just one volumetric fog in the center. Make it as big as possible and try to work with that one. I believe the local fog volume as well might not be helping. Let's see if we can get closer to this visual effect and make it run. I think just having so many different volumes, I think it really messes the thing up. If I can make just a couple of them, or even one that is big enough, I think it might work. Okay, let's test that out. And see what happens. I really want that look. I mean, like, if you play the Forever Winter, like, there's so many volumetric effects, it's crazy, like, it's definitely possible. Okay, let's let it breathe for a second. Okay. Ultra volumetrics. Let's get this one. Okay, that's unloaded now. Now I want this. Let's push all of these volumes into this data layer. And let's just work with this, the first one. Okay, let's see how much can we push it. Also, I was using this a console command to make the fog a little bit more dense. That might also mess up the thing. Okay, so this one, I'm gonna just grab it. This is the one that we are working with. I'm gonna just make it huge and see if the quality really breaks. I think it might work. Nope, the quality is the same. Yeah, no, I was messing up. I thought the quality changed. For some reason the other preset was looking different. This one kind of seems to work. Let's just yeah, let's just get it everywhere. One volume. That way we don't get that. That looks crazy. Hey, can we make it? So it does not affect that. Cannot even see the volume. Okay, I kind of see it here. Okay, so let's go maybe 3. There you go. Maybe 1. I want the fog only to be. Cannot even see the box. I see it there. Okay. Let's push this to the floor. Right there. That's nice. Let's get the same height as this thing. Just gonna be like 820. That's kind of cool. Okay, nice. All right, so now we have only one ultra volumetric fog volume, and then we got the local fog volume. I'm not using the console command. Let's give it a try and see if we get better performance. Oh, that ray tracing message is not so nice. Yeah, I think the idea was just to get one volume. Okay, come on, give me a better frame rate. Yes, 56. Yes, I think this is how it's supposed to be used. Yeah, I was going a little nuts with so many volumes. Okay, let's check. Alright, yeah, there's just one volume. I'm getting the effect. No need to go crazy with multiple volumes. Getting 50, 57, kind of thing, around 44, 45. All right, let's check some enemies. That's always gets things a little laggy. And I'm not using the local fog console command, which I don't think I need to use because that's just very heavy on performance. These cables, they don't need any collisions. I'm reading the comments, dude. I'm not sure if you're paying attention. Yeah, it's not the first time I reply to your comments, and I think you are not paying attention. Yeah, I said that I added a lot of fog effects, and that's why the performance was very bad. As soon as you send that message. running out of ammo so fast. Here, yeah, we can probably move that. It's okay, don't worry. Let's get the collisions out of these cables. No need for collision here. And no need for collisions on this one. So we can just walk on top of them without getting any kind of like. Yay! Okay, getting better performance. I think I want to add more red lights. They look very cool. And now we have the other effects, the other Niagara effects that we can. I think they're cascade effects. That's yeah. That's the next thing, getting those collisions for the stairs to work properly. And I also kind of want to add some. That's one thing I wanna figure out how to do. I want the enemies to spawn facing at me from the egg. Maybe cast to the RPG engine character, get forward vector, get the rotation from that forward vector, and add it to the spawn actor thing. That way it might work, and they will face. The fog here is looking very good. I like that. I'm not getting that glitch anymore. The light just flickering on the distance. Oh, I am getting that. Yeah, poof, poof. But it looks very nice. Yeah, I think with this fog, super happy. Wow, it looks very awesome. And bubbles. Need more bubbles on those. That's what I don't want, like just these characters like spawning and walking away from me, like, dude, come on. Okay, wow, nice. This area is getting way nicer. Let's actually just check that out and see if I'm able to figure this out. I'm gonna give it a quick try. So spawn actor, location, rotation 0. So how can we get the forward vector from this thing? Do we need to cast here? The glass less intensive. Glass and water are probably the things that are messing the most with performance. Definitely need to figure out how to make them a little bit more performant, especially for the cryo chambers where the aliens are. Let's see. Let's try to get forward vector. How can we get this forward vector? And it gives me a location. I need to get a rotation from this. Get rotation. Get right vector, get forward vector. Yeah, I'm not a big blueprint guy by any chance. Let's how to get rotation from a player character. Get actor rotation will return a rotator. Get actor rotator. Very get actor rotation. Very straightforward. Okay. This comes from here. Okay, and I believe that goes into here. It's gonna give me the rotation but not the forward vector. Let's see how that works. Make material with the third temporal AA instead of translucent material. Not marked as masked. Huh. Okay, I need to try that out for sure. Because there's actually no need to have water in there. We can just have one glass material and fake it. Because there's no actually waves or anything. There's no actual need. Just want to make sure if I'm modifying the right one. This is the floor, okay. So get actor rotator. Let's see how to get rotation from player, how to get we need the forward vector. Rotation from X vector. Maybe this could work. Hey, I'm trying to make the character, the enemy alien spawn from this egg, and I want him to face me when he comes out of the egg, which is not happening now. So I'm trying to get the player forward vector, and I'm trying to make the enemy look at me when it comes out of this. it doesn't. I'm not sure if actually it's working or not. I'm not sure if that's the AI perception that is just making him rotate, or if it's actually. Nope, it's not working. I want him to face me whenever we break the egg. That's just the AI perception. But I want him to spawn looking at me. Not sure how to achieve that. I appreciate it. Yeah, don't worry. I still got a bunch of stuff to do before getting into that thing. So we get the actor rotator from the player. We get the forward vector, and this go into rotation from X vector into rotation. But it seems that it's not working. How to spawn? Let's see. How to spawn actor facing player. That's probably what I need to look for. You need to calculate the rotation needed to the point spawn actor towards the player location, then apply the rotation towards the spawning actor. This involves getting the player location, getting the actor's location, calculating look at rotation, that's the thing, and finally spawning the actor with the calculated rotation. So we need 2 locations, and we need the look at rotation. That's the little thing that I was looking for. Look at, I think I've used that before. Look at rotation. Find look at rotation. So we have a start target. We have a start and a target, and it gives a rotation. So the start, I believe it is going to be the forward vector from the player. The target, it's going to be the location of the a dot product. That's another solution. Get world location from egg life form. Look at rotation. That's gonna calculate the rotation in between the player and the egg thing. Let's see if that works. Yeah, the dot product is a very good thing. I need to use that for the doors. So if I go in one direction, I load the data layer on the other side. But if I go from this direction, I load the data layers on the other side. That's a very good. I saw that in one tutorial. Need to apply that. Okay, so I come here. Yeah, it's facing me. Yeah, it worked out. Good job, Google. Yeah. Let's check. Yes, I think it's always going to face me. Yay, we got that logic. Kind of like a couple of notes, but that was awesome. I love when things work out. Yes, it's always facing me. Beautiful. That now it makes sense. You're just walking around and you're like, poof. Let's test this one from the other side. I'm not sure if that was AI perception. Okay, that LOD problem. Yep. I'm going to ask Weber to see how can we fix that thing. Oh nope, it's not facing me. Yeah, I think we need to go with the dot product. It's kind of working, to be honest, but I believe it's not cause the blueprint. I believe it's cause the AI. Yeah, I appreciate it. I just don't really wanna do it now. I'm a little tired. Just the fog is looking sweet. I really like it. It looks so yellow in the other monitor. Here it looks cold and here it looks warm. I'm not sure. I thought this monitor had better colors. Huh. Um, it seems to work better than before. I'm happy about that. If I come here, it seems, yeah, it seems that they face me. It's not walking away like before. Even though he's, yeah, in this time he. Wow, they hit hard. Okay, let's try it maybe from here. Okay, maybe from the other side. It seems to work. They're not walking around. Oh, yep. That I think that was AI perception. Oh, I think he got it. Oh, that's not, yeah, not enough space for the AI to walk around, I think. Or maybe yes. Wow, that's a lot of aliens. Oh, damn it. Okay, so this is gonna be a alien action game with parkour. And I think I lost them. Yeah, if you get far away enough. Wanna make them. That's kind of nice. They come close, but oh my god, they stun. No, it's so little bullets. Like it's not enough. Yeah, we need to. For example, these things I need to be careful with. There's no way to go through. And there's a lot of little spaces to get stuck. That's not fun. Yeah, I think there's no, yeah. Actually, there's no chance to go through here. Maybe we can hide something underneath the stairs. Oh, sorry about those sounds. I'm following this Sound designer. That's funny. He's breaking some cabbage. All right. Yeah. Water and glass. Those are the biggest performance killers in this room. Those are two things that that I need to definitely get fixed. But how to say it? I'm trying to, trying to add as much stuff as possible, and then we can go and start optimizing. I know those are like those are things that are going to help a lot, so I'm just trying to see how far can I push it, and then we can address those issues. It's like a hidden card I have. Like, oh, I know if I fix that, I'm gonna get better frame rate. Kind of like hey, that's awesome. So yeah, we definitely gonna address those things. It's just that wanna get most of the things in place, and then we can go from there. So many. Not right now, dude. I don't really want to get into materials right now. The water is the default water shader from Unreal, and the glass it's pretty basic. It's just translucent color and opacity mask. Very simple. But I almost positive it is the glass. I mean the water material that is just messing things up. So the idea is to make the glass look green, and there's no need to have water in there. That's just gonna be probably the best solution. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, let me show you super quick. This is the water, which is your your water material from Unreal Engine, and this is the glass. It's just two images, translucent material. We have a constant solid color, and then we have this opacity mask, opacity texture for the opacity. That's it. Which is actually concrete, I think. That's kind of funny. So the idea is to make this look greenish, so we can get that thing. The problem is that I really like how this looks, because it gives you that refraction. You see how things look like, through a magnifying glass when you look through. transparent into masked. You mean translucent into a masked material. The heater temporal AA node. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try that out for sure. See if it helps. I believe the thing that is really causing the biggest performance issues is the water. There's just too much. Like, there's water on all of them. Yeah, water. If you see the shader complexity on the real water, it's white. Like it's the it's just the heaviest. Kinda feels out of place. Wow, but yeah, it's been 2 hours 25. It's 11. Okay, yeah, I think I should probably go to bed. Soon. Tomorrow is Sunday. Yeah, I don't wanna wake up early because to see if I can have breakfast with my parents. Been waking up super late these days. I don't know. I stayed up late one day talking with a friend, and since that day I got my schedule messed up. And it's funny because I've been sleeping a lot, but I'm not been sleeping very well. So I think I'm gonna take it easy. What did you use for cables? Okay, these cables that you see here are part of the big, medium, small asset pack. Also, the cables on the floor are from big, medium, small. Super cool cables. Very, very nice cables. Okay, well, it's getting nicer, getting there. We got these pipes that I need to connect to the wall. But I don't really want to do that right now. We got some progress. We got some biomass. We got some. We got the eggs to work a little better. Yeah, we got some set dressing, some fog. Little things. Oh. And also for this top X right there, we need to add that little couple nodes that I added. We need to get more red lights. They look very cool. Oh, I got disconnected. Hey, Sarder. No, right now I'm unemployed, working on my personal project, and yeah, it's kind of funny. Every time I get unemployed, I get tangled in some other project. I was talking to one friend a couple of days ago, and he was talking about this idea. He had like a very tiny little game, and I was like, that sounds very interesting. So I'm modeling some stuff for him off screen. I cannot stream that thing because he wants to keep it let's say yeah, he wants to keep it secret until the game is released, but we are making a very tiny little game. It's kind of nice. I really like the idea, because it's something small. I like when the idea is something small. Sometimes you get to work in projects that don't get finished and stuff, which happens a lot. But this idea, I think it's very small and doable. And he's doing all the coding, and I'm just helping with the modeling. He asked me for a very specific model, and I was like, I haven't modeled anything in a little bit, so in a while, so I'm doing that. But it should not take me too much. I think I might be able to finish the model in about maybe 1 month, and then I will be just back to this project full time. Hey, hello. This project that you're seeing on screen, this is this is my own project. I'm like just world building, like putting stuff together like a Lego. Oh my god, I got something in the eye. Oh Jesus. So I'm using the RPG template for the logic, and I'm just putting a lot of assets together to build a cool environment. Kind of like trying to learn a little bit about performance and trying to see how far can I push an environment. I want to make it very dense. Like, one of my biggest inspirations is the Forever Winter, which is like a sci-fi horror game based on kind of like different factions and war, and there's a lot of like destruction and kind of like these war zones, and just the amount of detail that game has was just so impressive to me. And I was like, I want to see if I can, like, you know, push Unreal Engine to that level of detail. And also with the volumetrics and stuff. Initially I thought, yeah, let's just make a walking simulator, right? Let's just walk around. And then I was like, oh, maybe I can get a template and get some cool stuff. maybe I can get like some enemies and some basic logic, so it's a little bit more fun than just walking around. So yeah, that's the thing. Actually, let's give it a walkthrough. Oh my god, yeah. There's some lighting. It's 11:10. Okay, yeah. Actually, let's try to give it a walkthrough. The only problem is that I got some post-process volume issue, which I believe it is this one being infinite. Oh, okay, it's not infinite. Okay, I wanna figure that out. Yeah, let's just. That's something that I made a build of this project, and there was some funkiness going on with the lighting because of the post-process volume. I have a couple post-process volumes and they get a little bit messed up. Also, the ultra dynamic sky kind of like messes with them. I believe we need to use the blocking volume. It gets a little laggy when it loads this room, but on the build it doesn't. It's super awesome, like the data layers just work super awesome. And it looks good on editor, but not on the build. Yeah. I'm not sure what's going on. We are maybe. I know it's the post-process volume. There's something happening with the post-process. I want to get the sniper rifle. Need this box, this trigger box, to be a little bigger, so we can actually get things a little easier. So I made these doors. They need a rail on the floor as well to open very slow, so I can actually load the next level, the next room. Let's see. Oh, the scope is looking very, very bright. That's another problem that is related to the. I'm not gonna even aim. I made that sniper to be super hard. So yeah, in these rooms I want some kind of like simple puzzle, like something like you need to like activate some kind of cables in here that kind of like turn some lights on, and then that makes you unlock the next door. Yeah, we need the railing on the floor because that makes no sense. Hey, it looks good on editor. I'm not sure what happened on the build, but this looked like there was too much light. It was too bright. It just looked like terrible. I thought we had more enemies. Oh, I took them off, yeah, because I was testing. Performance, we get some frame drops there because we are loading the next level. But that doesn't happen on the build, which I'm super like surprised. And to be honest, the doors, I need to test it because I was playing the build with the scene of Unreal, like this scene opened, so it probably was too much for my computer. But the doors felt very weird on the build. They felt like not very responsive. Gonna try it out again. These guys explode. Very slow animation right there. Can probably make that faster. I love this. You see the scope? Yeah, I believe the scope gets that milky look from the post process. There's something going on in there. Okay, here we might have something to activate. Oh, cool. We can walk on these pipes. Here we load the next room. There's a chance for them to explode, it's not always. So it's funny because I have this environment, but there's not much to do in here besides kind of like shooting things. So now I need to sit down and see what mechanics I got, because we have this like toxic gas mechanic where you need a gas mask to actually not receive damage. For some reason, some enemies don't this is because the data layers, I'm almost sure the nav mesh recast sometimes gets buggy. Need to see how to figure that out. Yeah, I believe these enemies are not going to be able to walk now. That's another thing I want to change. They kind of like okay, oh, that was yeah, there's so many bugs, oh my god. Rubber speed bumps with the black and yellow strips to break the flat silhouettes on the floor, mostly where boxes and storage assets are. Oh yeah, that's a great idea, like right next to the thing, kind of like this is your kind of area. Yeah, I do like that idea. I actually have some decals that I got a couple of days ago, so we can add a bunch of nice kind of like strip yellow lines. I think that will be very nice. So yeah, for now these rooms are kind of like, you know, kind of empty. There's not much to do, but I want to make little puzzles, little things. For example, here we can activate something there. Maybe a ladder here. Then maybe there's also like locked doors, so we can get keys for that. What happened to your nav mesh? That's the experimental state machine on Unreal 6.5, and that's some LODs problems. Actually, there's an ability already like built in the template to pick up all the items together, which I think I'm gonna make by default. Well, actually, you don't need. I mean, you don't want that all the time. I love that idea. I really like that idea a lot. I do want to integrate. You can let them drain after some time. I do like that idea a lot. I want very tiny corridors where you need to swim, like hold your breath and swim, like, and find air pockets and continue and stuff. I really like that idea. That's a very good idea. Having rooms where the water just goes up. That will be very fun, actually. And if you don't do it fast enough, you drown. That's a very cool idea. Also, these little things here, this grill, I want to make it like so you can go underneath, kind of like Batman Arkham Asylum. I think you were able to go underneath these things here. This yellow room, in this room I want like supplies and like little things to recharge. Oh, actually, this room, that's another problem. They see me through the walls. That's another issue. Not sure how can we add volumes that cut the AI perception. That will be very nice. Yeah, here I like. Here we have like the upper ground and the lower ground. Yeah, unfortunately the oh my god. It's so buggy. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, now you wanna move, huh? This guy is unbugged. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's some funky stuff happening with the nav mesh recast. It's like they know I'm here already, and they're supposed to bleed red, but I got bugs that bleed green, and they share the same logic, so I need to separate that into red blood and green blood. Okay, here we go into the research facility. Well, that took me like 5 minutes. Like 3 months of building, kind of like you can go through the whole thing in like 5 minutes. I'm making a 5-minute game. Oh my god. No, there's a lot of things we can do to slow down the player in a fun way, not just like this AI here. It's a little bit too I want to modify the perception, so these guys are a little bit more blind and deaf, like their sight and radius and their hearing radius is going to be, oh shit, smaller, because the configuration for this AI works well underneath on the last floor, but not here. We need to get them their own I forgot the, you know, their own type of AI logic. This is gonna be like tight corridor bug, and the other one is gonna be for wider areas. There's also this tutorial on, oh my god, look at this box went crazy here. I love having like stuff with physics, cause like uh, the AI also like moves things around. Oh yeah, I would love to add that stuff. I believe we have headshot sockets. We have a we have a socket set to the head, so it receives more damage. But it would be awesome to make it so we can get like proper head explosions. Yeah, this is not gonna be a game for kids. Jesus. Okay, okay, I know. Okay, I know what's going on there. Those eggs are supposed to open, and but this is the ceiling version, and it's on the floor, so the things are spawning on the other side, which is kind of nice to have eggs that don't have really creatures inside, and others that do. So after the research facility, we get access to the elevator, and we go down. Not sure why she floats while we go down. It's so funny. And even more funny, when we go up, she squats. It's like, what the hell? Well, that's the retargeter, LOD, I think. But yeah, that's kind of funny. Definitely need to figure that out. So after going down here, we go through this tunnel. Kind of like, oh, okay, we have, oh, that's a cool mechanic, but it's too rough. I want to make it slower. It's too fast. We have a little panel separation there. Oops. And then here we have these ones. I appreciate it. Yeah, I do that sometimes. For example, I'm modeling some stuff for another project that I'm working with a friend, and I usually do that. I like to see other game devs. I'm looking at this alien isolation state tree mechanic. I mean, I would love to integrate some stuff like that. That would be super awesome. But yeah, we're getting very cool performance, and that was the walkthrough. That was the 5-minute game. Still, I got some exteriors that I already kind of have made in a previous version of this project. And yeah, I think oh, crash, no. As soon as I talk about performance, it's like Well, wow, that's crazy. Learning agent AI. Ooh, that's awesome. Well, I'm also going a little bit too crazy with adding too much stuff. I think I'm I'm adding too much to this. Sometimes some days it just works very nicely. Some other days it crashes a lot. Um, I think it has to do with the amount of enemies. These enemies are a little bit heavy, to be honest. I want to see if I can like um, if I can make them more performant. But yeah, I'm thinking about the story. Like, there's the crash site, then these aliens pick you up, and they bring you to this desert town, and then they want to like sell your organs on the black market, and then you get saved by good aliens, and they give you this mission, and then you need to go to this cryo chamber lab and blow it up because there's actually like this race of aliens is actually good. It's just that they're getting like these microchips installed, and they become hostile. So that's kind of like the story so far. Yeah. Um, yeah, I mean, like this is gonna be not an open world, but like I wanna make like an open environment. I already have like in another version of this project. Um, I got the Aaron Landscape plugin, so I wanna make some cool hills and like I wanna work on the landscape and stuff, but um yeah, I was thinking that you start the game in a crash site, your spaceship crashed, um, and then you get like dragged away by these aliens, and you go to this desert town, and you are like, okay, nice, I'm going to get like some medical assistance, and then you realize that it's like a organ harvesting facility, and you're like, what the fuck? And then as soon as you're gonna get killed, like this other alien comes and poof, kills the bad guys, and then yeah, you become friends with this alien, and it's funny because you won't be able to understand each other because you don't talk the same language, so you need to build like a translator kind of thing, because we have a crafting mechanic within the RPG engine. So I was thinking like maybe he gives you like some kind of like instruction, like visual instruction, like you need this and this, and then you go pick that up, and you get like a translator. Then you can talk to the alien, and the alien explains what's happening in this planet, and you need to go blow up these labs. That's the fun, because you have a lots of fun with however much detail you want to give your abduction. Yeah, I want to make like the humans the bad guys here, because this planet is not native to humans. Like they came here to kind of like to colonize and get their mining operations going, and they basically trying to turn the native species of aliens into like a bioweapon so they can fight the war in this planet to colonize the rest of the areas. So kind of like they're turning their own native species of aliens against each other, kind of thing. So your goal is to come here and just blow everything up, kind of thing. Does your project with you and your friend use RPG Engine? No, 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 no. The other project I'm doing with my friend, it's a super little game. It's kind of like a game jam project, like very very tiny game, and it's all being done with blueprints by scratch, and it's going to be all done by scratch. We are not using any kind of AI or any kind of asset packs or any kind of a logic from templates. That one is going to be full modeled by me, and it's like a everything's gonna happen like inside a very tiny space, so it's totally doable. It's not going to be like a big environment. It's just gonna be like a tiny space, and everything happens inside inside that space. I shouldn't talk too much about it because my friend was like, hey, don't try not to talk about it or stream anything about it, because I want to keep it a secret. Since it's such a small game, we don't want to like show the behind the scenes. But yeah, that's oops, I keep forgetting this data layer is not loaded. It's not activated. So yeah, that thing, I'm just doing the kind of like the art for it. So I'm putting around like 2 to 4 hours per day, kind of thing. So I don't leave this project behind. He has I will say he's pretty experienced. He has been doing blueprints for a while, and we always wanted to do something together, and he pitched the project to me a couple of days ago, and I was like, that's actually very nice. It's like a very tiny scope. It's something that I know that we can polish, and it's something that should take us around a couple of months. Nothing too crazy. So I was like very very interested, and it's also like based on kind of like space, but you're basically like inside a tiny ship all the time, and that's kind of like the game. But yeah, very very excited to see. And when it comes to this project, I wanna keep it small. Kind of wanna make it like chapter by chapter, kind of thing. So this is kind of like the idea that I have for the first chapter. It's kind of nice to scope things down. Yeah, yeah. It's yeah, my very first project in Unreal Engine, my very first interactive project, it was a spaceship. Basically, it was a kind of like a mech in the shape of a fly, like a like a fruit fly, like a food fly. Um, and I followed the Minerva UNF tutorial on it, and I made the ship fly, and you were able to board it with a character and stuff. And then I added some logic to it so you can shoot other enemies, and like super rough stuff, super rough. But that was like my first interactive project. And then I got, oh, okay, this time he walked on, oh crap, into another direction. And my other project was the UNF course. I basically made a action adventure tiny little game. Actually, I need to check that course, because I bought that course and they added a bunch of new modules, like boss fights and stuff. I kind of want to check that out. Yeah, and then I started working on a sci-fi game, and I mixed an RPG template that I had, not the RPG engine, but another RPG template, a multiplayer template. I was just trying to make something to play with my cousin, and I added the advanced locomotion to it, and then I added the action adventure motion thing, and it just got very complex, and I couldn't continue with that project. Just got very messy, very complex. So for this project, I said I'm just gonna use the RPG engine, and I'm not gonna integrate any other things to it. I'm just gonna build on top and modify what I got. And yeah, and the developer has been super helpful, so it's awesome. The Weber, the developer of the RPG engine, oh my god, I have no bullets. So he has been helping me a lot, like with a lot of questions. But yeah, I would love to release a demo and polish it as much as possible. To get feedback and see if I can like apply that feedback and make something fun, which is the hardest thing. make something functional, fun, and I mean, I will be happy if I can get at least 1 hour of gameplay. Yeah, I mean, in that, yeah, when I took that course, I didn't know like anything about blueprints or anything. I'm still very oh my god, I have no bullets. Oh no. Yeah, I still know very little about blueprints, but it got me like, the basics. Like I can modify stuff. I can like do more now. Oh my god, like one grenade and he doesn't die? Okay. Nice. Yeah, that's that's a good thing. The less assets you use, the less logic you use is the better. because things get too complex and you don't really know how to modify things. For example, this template that I'm using, it is very complex, like very complex, and there's a big documentation and stuff, and like a very nice Discord group. But yeah, I just need, I mean, I need to keep asking them all the time, because I'm not able to find an answer on the documentation. And sometimes it is in the documentation, but kind of like not like step by step for somebody who's like doesn't have much experience with it. But it's nice. The Discord group is growing. Hey, how's it going? But the Discord group is growing more and more, and there's a lot more people that are helping out and stuff, and a lot more people are doing a lot of integrations that I would like to do. So I'm very happy about that. It's very cool. For example, there's this guy who is integrating like other types of AI and like other types of skeletons and stuff, which seems like very simple to do, but since this template kind of like it's built on Gasp, on this animation template from Unreal, it kind of like it's kind of hard to get other skeletons to work with it. So it's super nice to have people in the Discord who are integrating these things, because I have a bunch of creatures that are not humanoid, and I would really like to use them. Got some very cool creatures. But I think I should. Oh, I should probably go to bed. Probably go to bed so can wake up early tomorrow. Okay, not sure where that red flash came from. Oh, that's very awesome. Yeah, I've seen some amazing projects on ALS. It's I really like the ALS. And Gasp is it's crazy. It's crazy complex. Oh, I forgot I have no bullets. Okay. That's a funny ragdoll. Oh my god. Okay, well, let's leave it somewhere here. Okay, well, we got some progress. I think I'm very happy with this area. I think I should probably continue with the exterior on next stream and try to get everything to kind of like the same level. Then we can give it a nice polish. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not really sure like how much of a horror game this is gonna be. I believe it's gonna be more of an action game, but it's gonna be kind of like a I think it's gonna be more like a zombie alien game kind of thing. a lot of action. It's gonna have a lot of action. I would like to have some suspense moments and kind of like jump scares and stuff, but we will see. I appreciate it. Yeah, I really like streaming at this time. It's been very nice. I'm saving like 10,000 times. It's my kind of like. Also, I need to kind of like do a backup of this. I'm not using any source control. And I have like a bunch of older versions, so I need to do a little cleanup. Yeah, this is trippy. Like sometimes I just like to sit back and just look at this environment. But yeah, let's see if I can continue tomorrow. All right. Thank you so much for watching and have a great night.